Okay, good evening. Uh, it's an interesting turn of events, if I should say that. We're going to talk a little bit about Bobi, the world's oldest dog, or as an article from Wired by Matt Reynolds kind of coins this phrase, the world's oldest dog or a clever con. On October 21st, 2023, the world bid farewell to Bobi, the dog who had claimed the title of the oldest dog ever. According to the Guinness World of Records, in February of the same year, at a ripe age of 31 and 163 days, or that's about 217 human years, Bobi's passing triggered worldwide coverage by the media. However, the skepticism began to surface soon after his demise. Veterinarians and experts questioned the authenticity of Bobi's age, challenging the credibility of the Guinness World Records. One veterinarian expressed doubt, stating, "Not a single one of my veterinary colleagues believe Bobi's age was actually 31 years old." The challenge was laid. And the question was this Bobi truly the oldest dog, or was there a flaw in the record keeping process? Those are usually the questions when claims like this are made. And, he was somewhat accepted as the oldest dog, but there seems to be some question as to the credibility of the records. In pursuit of this truth, this investigation turned to the Guinness World Records for answers. And Alina, who was the PR executive at Guinness, acknowledged the questions and revealed they were reviewing the legitimacy of Bobi's records. However, details about the review process remained elusive. That's really interesting, leaving room for doubt. Digging deeper, it was discovered that Bobi's age has been supposedly verified by the SIAC, a Portuguese government database for pet registrations. Yet, Eurico Cabral from SIAC dropped a bombshell. The database only confirmed Bobi's registration, not his birth date. The dog's owner claimed Bobi was born in 1992, but SIAC, had no data to support or refute this statement. Moreover, SIAC revealed they were never contacted by the Guinness World Records to verify the information, which is really interesting. Such a renowned organization would, in supporting or making a claim as to the authenticity of a record, would not vet information from what would be, in this case, the most reliable source. Inoko, a dog longevity expert, added to the skepticism, highlighting the challenges in accuracy in determining a dog's age. With unreliable veterinary records and the absence of mandatory registrations before 2008 in Portugal, doubts lingered. So we have so much that seems to be piled against the claims of the age. Inoko also noted that Bobi's apparent overweight condition, which is also interesting, raised questions, as such dogs rarely, it is scarcely ever extreme old ages, because again of the sign of being overweight was identified the possibility of many different type of sicknesses that are related to being overweight. To add another layer, Sheila, an expert on dog coats colors, examined photos of Bobi's from different years, and the analysis revealed discrepancies in the color patterns, raising questions about whether it was the same dog in all the pictures. Without clear-cut evidence, doubts persisted. Furthermore, twists emerged when contacting Karen Becker, a veterinarian credited with breaking the news of Bobi's death. Her administrative assistant, Dana Adams, dismissed doubts raised in a Guardian article hinting at a conspiracy involving lobby organizations in the pet food industry. Adam claimed that the doubts were an attempt to protect the multi-billion pet food empire, suggesting a hidden agenda. It is getting complicated. It is like Area 57 for a dog. Intriguingly, the top pet food brands, including Mars and Nestle, remain silent on the matter. Melissa Chestnut of the Hills Pet Nutrition denied any involvement in undermining Bobi's records. With conflicting information and unanswered questions, the investigation reached an impasse. So there seems to be so much questions about the credibility of the claim, and now there seems to be, as we know in this day and age, the great possibility of so many conspiracy theories that involve lobbyists and these big companies that had an interest in one thing or the other. In conclusion, the mystery surrounding Bobi's age deepens, with the supposed verifier lacking crucial data, Guinness World Records conducting a secretive review, and doubts raised about a possible conspiracy involving the pet food industry. The owner, Lionel Costa, remains unresponsive, leaving the world questioning the legitimacy of Bobi's title as the world's oldest dog. Remains unquestionable. Well, questionable. As the investigation unfolds, the truth behind Bobi's records remain elusive, adding another layer to the world's greatest mystery. And it is somewhat surprising that even as we reflect upon Bobi, and there was much hype around his death, there's now all these questions about the legitimacy of his age and whether or not correct or dependable pet records were kept in regards to this animal, this beloved man's friend, that whether or not he was actually 217 of our years old. Interestingly, I must say, and this is just on an opinion, that the evidence seems stacked in one direction, but we will wait until those that are actively pursuing answers from a more legitimate, established angle come forward with information that is pertinent. We would hope also to hear from Lionel Costa. He is the owner of this dog, and yet he has been silent. So we hope that at some point we can get this, and all we can ask is that you continue to listen and watch, and to like and subscribe, so that we can keep these type of interesting things before you.